facility, talking about football outside of the facility, stuff like that. So I think we're getting real comfortable with the scheme and everything else.
Is there anything that you feel like this defense can do now that maybe wasn't on the table a year ago because things were so new, but now you got the experience, you can do some new things?
I'd probably just say play faster than we did last year. I think we played a pretty good speed last year, but we can play even faster this year, just being more confident.
Is there a particular reason for the change from 33 to 9, or is that just a spring thing, or what's going on with that?
I'm going to for sure change my number to 9. There's no particular reason. I just wanted to try something new, so I put 9 on.
What does getting Tyron back mean to you guys?
That's huge, man. Tyron's a good player. I think we play real well together. We both understand the assignment, and we both know how we want to get it done. So it's real big that Hop coming back for another year.
Last year you talked about kind of basically having unfinished business here. What are some individual goals you have for yourself, to accomplish that?
Well, first, staying healthy throughout the whole season. That's the main thing. And secondly, probably getting better at my coverage skills. It's always going to be working on stopping the run, but I want to get better on my coverage skills, get a couple PBUs in there, picks and stuff, also pass rushing. So.
You mentioned that turnover sounds like one of the big rallying cries for this defense right now. For you and your group, how do y'all want to go about creating more turnovers?
We just got to play angry every day. We got to strike at the ball, you know what I'm saying? We got to put pressure on the quarterback, make it hard for him to complete throws, stuff like that, get tip balls and stuff, stay focused on the ball. That's the main thing.
Like was saying, the war cry of this defense this year is you want to be the best defense in Mizzou history. Is that kind of what you guys put on your minds?
Yeah, that's our main goal right now, and that's what we want to get done. And we're just working towards that step by step every day, just taking it day by day.
You may have already been asked this, but what kind of went into your decision to come back this year and play one more year here?
Like bro said, I just had unfinished business in my opinion. I think it's something I owe to Mizzou and myself to come back one more year and just make it happen. Give us a great season.
What does it mean to you guys as linebackers to have an interior defensive line room that played as well as it did last year and get it all back?
That's huge, man. If you look at any great defense, any defense that won a national championship, anything like that, man, they had an amazing D-line. It's good that we got dudes like D-Rob, Jernigan, Christian Williams, those dudes coming back. We got a couple dudes in the transfer portal that came through. So it's always good to have good D-linemen to play in front of you as a linebacker.
Chad, was there communication between players kind of as you guys were deciding your futures about coming back, or were those decisions kind of made for each person on their own?
They were made for each person on their own. Me personally, I think the only person that I knew for sure that was coming back was Hop, and that's because we talk a little bit more than any other position, so we talked about it a little bit a couple weeks before he actually decided he was doing that. And of course I was hyped, but yeah, everybody made that decision on their own. And we also talked about it as a group, like dudes who were thinking about coming back. We just talked about it, just seeing where everybody's head was at and stuff like that, and that probably played a role in everybody making their individual decision.
Year 2 with Blake, what's the comfortability like from a player perspective? Obviously, you've had some experience with him now.
I think I'm pretty comfortable in the scheme. Like I said, we just stacking on good days. It's not about more messing up the scheme, but just making sure my technique is right and making sure I'm completing the assignment the correct way, and that's everybody else on defense as well.
What's your personal goal for spring ball?
Come out healthy and better than I started spring ball. Yeah.
What will guys like Chuck Hicks and Tristan Newsom do for this linebacker group?
I think they're going to bring a lot of speed to the linebacker room, you know what I'm saying? Those guys are real fast, and Chuck is a dude that I go to when I have questions too, just like he comes to me with questions, but I go to him when I have questions. He started as a linebacker before, and he knows what it takes, you know what I'm saying? He gets schemes, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big deal.